I mean,
Hey guys, this is Cam315 back
what
at
if
it with another video for you guys, and we are back here with another late episode review of Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. But let's just say when we watched this episode, that ending, man.
yeah. What's gonna happen, man? What's gonna happen?
Well, thank goodness it's Monday now, and we only have 2 more days to wait instead of if we were to review this when it came out, we would have been waiting a whole week.
What's gonna happen?
Anyways, this video might be a little quick because really the most interesting part happens at the end of the episode.
Interesting, it would not be the word to describe it.
Depressing.
More like I feel fear, actually. I feel fear. Like what's gonna happen to What's gonna happen to her?
Yeah. Pretty much this episode essentially is Nafumi, Kisame, Rishian, and Ralptalia trying to find a way to get into the city so they can have access to the dragon hourglass, I believe. And what does that do again?
Basically, return. Does it return their levels back or what?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Well, whatever it is warping them back to warping them to the other world. So
Yeah. And we also get hinting at the fact that there was apparently a wizard. I forgot this guy's name, but he had blue hair. And we were thinking, oh, it's probably Kyo doing this. Well, we'll get to that real soon. But obviously, our characters have to have money to do things and stuff like that. So they kind of go on a whole type of merchant thing like they did back in season 1 when it came to creating the potions. So Naofumi would create the potions. They would be selling on the street like, hey, we want this very rare potion that heals your skin and everything, because we actually find out there's different races in this little like Japanese looking village, and they got different races. They have the race that Teresa is of, like she's like some sort of like elf with crystal in her forehead. She just covers that up. And then we find out Glass's race, and it's pretty much just a spirit race.
Yeah, interesting.
And we kind of find out some more reasonings of like how back at the end of season 1, Naofumi was able to pretty much damage her really badly when he used like his soul sucking shield, which really damaged her badly. And pretty much Kisame was like, yeah, they don't really have like this type of thing to keep them alive for long, and they need like this potion to help them like be stabilized. So Naofumi comes up with the potion and pretty much sells it off to these spirits, who, mind you, this guy creates a whole auction for these things, even going to the lengths of tripping Risha to make her look like a fool and have all the customers get mad at her.
Yeah.
And there's only that one bottle left, and he's like, so 2,000 anybody want 2,000?
Honestly, I feel like he could have sold. Honestly, I feel like he could have made so much more if they hadn't broke those.
I think the reason why they did that is because he knew more people, since the demand would be so high for it. And I kind of have this because I kind of do like a management / marketing like class, I guess you could say. The demand for a product like that, especially if it's so rare, it would just increasingly go up, and people will pay top dollar bill to get it. So, when you're desperate, you'll break the banks for anything. Because if they still had it all, maybe people would have bought some, but probably not as a price. Because you saw those people were like, "I'll take it all. I'll give you everything for it." So that's just marketing 101 / doing business 101 right there. Hey, those master courses are kicking in for me. See, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, they're doing that at the same time. You get more cute Ralptalia moments and stuff like that. Is small Ralptalia,
Mm-hmm.
and then comes the last bit of the episode. So they raid this area to get to the hourglass, and they're taking down obviously the men and everything. We do see that Ralptalia has a smaller sword, so she can hold better and take down enemies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then they get to this one area where the hourglass is at, and that's when they're confronted by the blue-haired individual who's a mage. Now, they obviously kick his ass because he has no fighting experience. Mm-hmm. And Kisame ends up starting up the hourglass, and what happens?
As they warp, something strange happens, and they hear a certain someone's voice. And for some reason, Ralptalia stopped glowing, like she won't be able to warp.
Yes. Kyo shows up and he pretty much says, "Oh, this was a planned trap by me, and I'm going to unleash it." And pretty much he's only doing this because he wants Nafumi to be filled with all this sorrow and rage, because he tried to use the rage shield against him way back in their world, but he couldn't because, well, guess what? Oak said you don't need to use that shield anymore. You got this shield I gave you, and let's just say Kyo is the type of guy that wants to see his enemies suffering and be in pain and just be like very angry.
I feel like he's gonna regret it later. He
should regret it later. Yeah, and you know, he does the typical mockery. I forgot there was another show or game I watched where a villain wanted to make our hero be so mad where he's like, "See, look at that face, it's that face." I forget.
You mean besides Perfect Cell?
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Pause the video for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, back. But yes, I think I think that's Perfect Cell who made that reference when he was fighting Trunks, future Trunks, when he was like, "Oh,
he was fighting Gohan."
Really?
He wanted to see Gohan rage.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah, but Kyo's like that kind of bad guy where he wants to see his enemies be so filled with rage and anger. He wants to see that look on their face, like it's some sort of look of disappointment, and say like, "Oh, come on, yeah, I want to see that face right here." Obviously we don't see him. He's somewhere doing like some sort of telepathic thing wherever he is. And again, mind you, we don't know how strong this guy is. He pretty much reversed the spell, and because of it, Nafumi, Rishia, and Kisame, they end up getting transported, but because Ralptalia is not engulfed in this light, she can't go with them. And pretty much the episode ends off with them being transported. Nafumi is reluctantly not wanting to do that, and obviously Ralptalia says the emotional line of like, "I am your sword and I will continue to be it, you know, it's okay not for me." And I'm like, no. And then they vanish, and that's where the episode ends.
They really did that.
So we legitimately are left on a cliffhanger when it comes to Ralptalia, and we don't even know what this guy is going to do to Ralptalia. I heard some people just throwing out, hopefully they don't do anything devious like maybe we think it could get, if you're thinking that type of way. Or maybe they I don't know, enslave her again.
That seems to be likely, like she'll be under mind control or something.
Mind control, maybe slavery again, you know, like she was at some point in season 1, where she might have a new slavery marking or something like that on her chest. To where she has to abide by the rules. I don't know what's going on. This can be very damn interesting to see. Clearly, the anime did this because, like I mentioned last week, in the light novels, Ralptalia was not originally with Nafumi and Rishia. So maybe they gave us an episode of having this change, and they're like, okay, we're going to get back to what the light novel was following. So maybe in reality, she was already captured by these guys in the light novel.
So we won't see her until when?
I don't know. I never read the light novel. We still don't even know where the hell Philo is.
Yeah, I feel like Philo's. Oh my god.
We have so many questions, man. And the fact that, too, I think this is like episode 8, I believe. We're almost done. So the ending to season 2 is going to be very interesting to see where this story goes, man.
You're just going to rush things now?
I don't know. We're getting to season 3. We're getting to season 3 later. So they already confirmed that. And if this arc leaves, if this season leaves us off on a cliffhanger and it's just asking, wait for season 3 to come out. Ooh, that's going to be very good. So, yeah, Ralptalia, any other predictions what they could potentially do to her?
As you said, maybe slavery.
We'll see. We'll see where this goes. We still have yet to see Lark or Glass and Teresa yet. Maybe we'll run into them next week. But these are the things that I hate about these animes when they only give us next episode title, not next episode preview of content. But hey, at least for us, at least we gotta wait 2 more days, and then Wednesday will be here, and then we can find out what's going on. Because, oh boy, I need to know how little old Ralptalia is going to be doing, but I feel like we're not going to cut to her. We're just going to only focus on Naofumi, and he's going to be definitely pissed off.
Oh, the book hero is going to die tonight.
Because if there's anything you know about the Naofumi-Ralptalia relationship, it's kind of a dependent relationship between the two. Naofumi kind of needs Ralptalia to keep him in his right mind. And hopefully this man doesn't start breaking down, man. I hope not, because we know how freaking Ralptalia, how much Ralptalia means to him.
Yeah, especially after all this time.
So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I know we didn't really talk in detail about this episode, but one, my memory is kind of hazy, and it's been a while since I saw that episode. I should have did the due diligence of rewatching the episode, but then again, really, the only other thing is them just establishing this new world and how to make more money, and then obviously the biggest part is the Ralptalia stuff. But we'll have to wait till Wednesday this week to see what happens next. But I'm very interested to see where Shield Hero is going, and now likely, of course, everybody now is saying, now this is the Shield Hero I've been waiting for. Yeah, so when the cool parts happen, now you're on the bandwagon. You know, this is why I say I don't like people joining the bandwagon late when things get good, because especially I'm enjoying it, even at the start. That's why I say, wait for the whole season to be done. Was the first half of this season good? No, it was okay. But the fact that people were saying Shield Hero was legitimately trash now, I'm not forgetting that. People were saying this show was trash at the first half of the season. But now we get to this great stuff now, and everybody's like, Shield Hero's back to being goated again. Keep that same energy, like I always say it. Clearly, people do not keep that same energy. Any comments you want to make about that?
No comment. I mean, I'm pretty sure I said everything I felt one day about the fandom and everything.
Sometimes these anime fandoms literally take these animes way too damn far.
Not to mention ruin it for other people.
That too. Anyways, we'll be back. I don't know when we'll be back. Maybe next week. I'm sorry. Work schedules get in the way, and it's so much harder and stuff like that.
Yes.
And we're always tired, and we just want to rest up. But, you know, so little time, so little pressure. But yes, we'll be back to talk Shield Hero next week, and hopefully things are a lot more happier. But I feel like they're not going to get happier. So if you guys like this video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode or last week's episode of Shield Hero. Hit that subscribe button not only to my channel but my co-host channel if you want to get any of our content we upload to the channel. I promise you, we've been saying this for like how many weeks? 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, almost 2 months that we would get to Eden Zero, and we have yet to get back to Eden Zero.
What's keeping us, man? What's keeping us?
I think us not watching the next episode that we have to review. We got to get on that seriously.
Yeah, I forgot what episode we're on now.
I think we're on episode 10.
Let us know that in the comment section.
Yes, because I really do want to talk about the hermit stuff. The hermit stuff. Oh my god, I have so many things to say about that.
Yes, me too.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully next time with Eden Zero. Watch it never happen. Till then, guys, have a good rest of your day, and hopefully, guys, staying safe out there. Peace.
Peace.